Bonjour and a very good morning from here. Good evening in France with Christophe Houver. How are you, my friend?
Hello, Regan.
So how are you? How have you been?
I'm quite fine, quite fine. It's summer in France, and the holidays will start in a few weeks, so everything is okay.
Any flying at the moment over the last few weeks?
Yeah, a lot of hot air flights,
Yes.
but we did a training fly in Easter with Vincent, training a gas flight. Yeah, we did one this year.
Tell me about the training flight. Where was it? What did you do?
We most of the time we take off from Willis Place in Germany.
Yes.
Yeah, because it's nice place for that first, and the costs are really low regarding French cost for hydrogen, and it's not very far from our place, so it's the best compromise for us for training fly.
And how was the flight? Was it one night or what did you do?
Yeah, we did 18 hours training flight.
Okay, good. Any changes to your equipment or not?
No, we will do major changes in organization, but the equipment is roughly the same. Step by step, we change little things on board, but most of the things, the hard parts are the same. I mean, tracking, satellite communication, most of the things are the same. Yeah, we like to use things for equipment we used before. Yes. In order to have no surprise.
Yes. What have you changed in the organization?
Yeah, on control mode will be a little bit different because some people have changed. A few people have changed, and the main thing this year we will try to work with the three French balloons. That's a major change. So we will try to work together. We did that a little bit the last years, but each time we start a race, we try to imagine how to get the next step to be better. We can't change the balloon. The equipment is roughly the same, so this year we imagine that working on the ground team will be our next step. So that's what we will try to do.
So the whole ground team with the meteorology and all the rest of the background is going to be the same team for the whole of the French teams, right?
No, not exactly. Each balloon we will have each balloon will have a dedicated team.
Yes.
But we've got somebody on top of that.
Right. Right. And how did this come about? How did this discussion happen that you were going to move forward with this way of organizing?
It's long-term talking and a lot of discussion with the other pilots and the other crews, and it takes time just to imagine the idea, just to be everybody must be convinced that it's for the best, especially from France.
Right.
And then after that point of view, you need to find a good organization where each balloon is competitive and where the team, the whole team, is also competitive. So that's the step we try to introduce this year.
Yes, yes. And we were just chatting a little bit before we started to record about the possible map, the possible areas of flight this year with the Ukraine war is going to be something we don't really know much about at the moment, right?
That's correct. We have no information. I may say that the competition map will be different this year. Everybody will understand that. All the neighbor country of Ukraine, will probably be closed, or part of them at least. But I've got no information about that. So we're looking forward some information now.
Yeah.
But if the winds bring us to the east, with a lot of countries closed, that will be a short race anyway. So we can't do anything about that. Probably that because that sport is less important than the war itself. So we will be dependent of the decision of each ATC authorities. So we will see what happens.
Yes. Is all your preparation done, all your logistics in place, or do you still have work to do for this year's Gordon Bennett?
Yeah, I really hate being prepared the last time. So everything is well prepared now.
Yes.
All the equipment is prepared. I've got the last few things on electronics. I'm waiting for last equipment this week, sorry. And we just need to add the batteries, the food, the water, and it's okay in the basket. So everything for us. The flight could happen next week,
Right.
and it won't be a problem for us.
Good. Good.
Yeah, everything is well prepared. Yeah.
Do you know much about the launch location, Saint Gallen? Do you know anything about that yet?
Not so much, especially except that the hotel room are really expensive.
Oh, really? It's Switzerland, eh?
Ah, that's so full.
Switzerland for you.
Yeah, that it could be a good message for organization, because when the Gordon Bennett launch in Fribourg, all team receive a nice flat in the mountain.
Yes.
That was a really good thing. And this year we must accommodate by ourselves, so that's not a good point, because it's some work and it's some expense also. So it's not a good point.
So in the previous Swiss competition, they provided the accommodation for you.
Yeah, well, not all the time, but in Fribourg it was perfect.
Yeah. And what is in previous Gordon Bennett's, what has happened? Have you had accommodation provided, or do you do it yourself normally?
It depends of the year. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes yes, sometimes not. It depends where, and it depends when. So there is not a general rules for that.
Good. Well, I look forward to seeing you there very, very shortly. Tell me, Christophe, for you personally, what's happening between now and the competition?
I will take some holidays. Yes. So yeah, I'm in holidays just before the race with my family. No balloon, just my family. Take some rest time and some good times, and that will be fine. So I'm leaving mid-August, and I will be back for the race. Good.
And for the ground crew, for the chase crew, who have you got on board for the chase crew this year?
I think there are 4.
Yes.
Yeah, there are 4 in the truck. Yeah. Always the same. It could be surprising, but the crew really like to make the chase for Gordon Bennett race, because it's an adventure by itself.
Oh, right.
You cross many countries. You cross Europe. You're always busy. You're excited by the race, etc. So we've got always a lot of crews that would like to do that, but we keep always experienced people because they know the job, and it's easier for everybody. So, and we like, but we are really close to our team, so we like having these people on the track.
I think it would be the next level for us with Gordon Bennett TV to be on the road, to be chasing. I need to get to speak to Mark about it.
Yeah, I think that won't be a problem. It's probably easier than the balloon because they've got GSM coverage everywhere in Europe now, so it should be really easy. So it could be an idea, but they've got only few information about the strategy of the balloon. The control room got many more information.
Yeah.
So they just follow the balloon with general information about the main strategy, but they haven't got the detail, the maths. So it could be fun just for people sharing the adventure, but probably not so interesting regarding strategy.
Yeah, the details and the strategy. Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I really look forward to it, as I do every year, and I look forward to seeing you there, my friend.
We were not here last year. We have a year break break of 1 year.
Yeah.
That was a decision taken both by Vincent and I. We will see if you're still competitive.
Yeah, it's good to see you guys back. It really is.
Yeah. But it's always a pleasure. It's always a pleasure. We're looking forward. The Swiss team, they're definitely really strong people for the cup, definitely. And but we don't come with any pressure. We like ballooning, we like gas ballooning, and it's a unique opportunity for gas balloon pilots to make an impressive flight, definitely. So that's the first aim for Vincent and I.
Yes. Good. Well, I've seen you. I know what you can do. I know the potential is there.
Yeah, and when do you cross the Atlantic to come there?
Well, I cross the Atlantic tomorrow, but that's for a different job. That's a skydiving event in Denmark. And then I'm back over here to a job in America, another skydiving event in Montana. And then I go across to, first of all, Slovenia. We're doing similar thing to Gordon Bennett TV, but for the hot air championships.
Okay, yeah.
And then I have a little 4 or 5 day break, and then down to Switzerland for the Gordon Bennett.
Okay. Always exciting life, huh?
Well, for the last 2 years, it's been more or less at home, but now with the work is coming again, so it's nice to be back, getting involved.
Okay.
I will see you in Switzerland, my friend.
See you in St. Gallen. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.